Right, hello guys, watching the Geek 712. We're talking about The Walking Dead. Yes, still on Series 2, Episode 9 to 13, the finale of Series 2. Talked about the first part of Series 2 and Series 1 already, so check it out on the channel if you haven't already. But let's go. So, I'm enjoying this. This is a step up in the right direction yet again. It's just really good. It's just a really good show at this point. And one thing with lack of characters dying in certain things, this show, yes, main characters die. We lost about 3 or 4 characters this season, which was interesting. Some big blows as well. But yeah, so the old dude, after his wife gets shot, goes drinking, in a bar, and our main character from the police. By the way, this is my first time watching, so I don't know any of the characters' names, so I'm trying my best to describe who I'm talking about. So the old dude who owns the farm, and the police officer, who the main character who we follow, goes after him, and then they get ganged up on with 2 other people, trying to whale themselves into the farm, and then eventually their gang would destroy the farm, take over, sort of thing. Which the police officer was onto, so takes them out, and it comes to a load of gang of them trying to fight them in this pub, and it goes on for quite a while with quite being surrounded. But then there's so many zombies coming as a herd, so the gang just leave. But our main characters are still in the bar, and they have to escape. But they because they're the good people, they take one of the people that were trying to shoot at them, because they were injured, and they were trying to take him basically, because they couldn't just leave him to die by zombies. But they couldn't see, and they took him on board, which caused a lot of conflict when taking him back to, I guess, the camp, to the farm, because obviously you brought a stranger here who's a part of a gang who tried to shoot at us. If he escapes, he could bring the gang here and then take the farm. So it causes that conflict, which I like, and it comes to a point where we obviously have democracy. We have democracy with the fact of, should he die, shouldn't he? And yeah, it comes to a vote really of his life. Eventually to a point where the bad cop, who is the one who shaved his head and has done some very dodgy stuff, our main character's best friend, he's very jealous of, obviously, our main character having his kid and his wife and stuff like that, because he had that when they thought he died. So the best friend cop, the evil cop, has basically, been told by the wife that she's not interested. Then she said she was at some point, which caused him to do this. Takes the innocent man from the gang and makes out he's escaped. Kills the innocent man, and then tries to lure the good man, our main character, out to try and find him. And it causes this massive conflict, and to a point where basically the evil cop tries to shoot the good cop, but the good cop, our main character, kind of kills the best friend, the evil cop. But then he turns into a zombie, and I was like, wait, what? Because at this point, I thought if you get killed by a zombie, you're dead, and then you turn into one. But if you die normal causes, yeah, you're fine. Which is a lot what the main characters feel like. However, in Series 1, that professor dude that blown up the lab, who was a sciencey dude, he told the main character in his ear and said, basically, everyone's got it. Everyone's infected. So if you just die of natural causes, you will come back as a zombie no matter what. Basically, is the gist. Which happens twice, I do believe. Obviously, so the evil cop basically comes back as a zombie, and our main character's son sees it and shoots him, basically to save his dad's life. Then a massive herd comes. But I just want to mention something else briefly. The old man, who I said looked like Jurassic Park dude from the originals, he was obviously defending the guy who got brought in from, the gang to live. He was trying to convince everyone for that. And then by the end of that episode, the kid saw one of these zombies and couldn't shoot it, which caused later on that zombie coming out and killing the old man who we followed from Series 1, who's been a big part of this fam. And it's just like, it's heartbreaking when he dies, It's just like, because it's a big blow to the team. And then he starts to turn into a zombie, so they kill him. Because obviously he got bit by the zombie, but yeah. that's what I want to mention. Honourable mentions to that legend. And moving on to the finale-esque, really, with our characters all separate and sort of thing, and trying to escape this massive herd that's coming to the farm of zombies. It's a massive amount. And they're overpowered. And they're trying to get these cars and shooting people. Obviously, our main character and his son are hiding in the barn, and they have to blow up the barn. Then people are getting eaten left, right, centre. So we lose the man's farm. You know, the old guy who owns the farm. We lose one of his daughters, I do believe. And they just leave. You know, the woman who lost her sister in series 1, who's had some massive character development with how to shoot guns and everything, and she wanted to kill herself at the start of the series. Now look at her, she is fighting, she's fit, she's doing everything, and then it comes to a point where they just leave her, and she's on her own, taken out, and she comes to a point where she's exhausted, and then this hooded guy with 2 people who have no arms chained to him, he just kills the zombies, and he's like, and that's how it's left. So we don't have a clue who this guy is, why he's got 2 people with no arm chained to their necks with this guy, and has a massive knife, and we don't know why he saved her, I guess. So who is he? My prediction, even though it might be off kilter a bit, is the guy from series 1 who lost his arm. Oh, actually, did he have 2 arms? I don't know. Actually, scratch that. I thought, you know, the guy from the Guardians of the Galaxy, I thought it could be him, but maybe he has 2 arms, so maybe not. Anyway, going back, they go to the motorway and they all meet up to see who survived and stuff, I guess. But yeah, it's revealed our good cop, our main character, killed his best friend, the bad cop. And the people do not like that. And he's like, if you don't like it, you can go. Otherwise, you can stay here. And it's caused conflict between his wife, obviously, because she had a thing for him. And the son was attached to him and stuff. So it caused family conflict to him. Also comes conflict in a massive group because they can't trust him. Our main character, our good guy, has lied and not said anything about everyone's infected, which the professor told him. 2, killed one of their members in the group, I guess, even though that guy was trying to kill him. But, you know, so it's massive deal breaker here, which I found very interesting. The events are really closing in. It's coming to a point where you can see them all splintering off, and obviously the farm's gone as well, so they need to find a place to stay, stability, food, weapons for the zombies. So yeah, it's very interesting, and series 2 is left off of where do we go next. Series 2, what would I rank it out of 10? 9 out of 10. Honestly, 9 out of 10. Second series, smashed it out of the park. I can't wait to just go straight back in my bedroom and watch the 3rd series now. I'm going to try and do that tonight and watch 1 to 4, maybe, if I can, and basically review that for you guys before I go to bed, but you guys won't see that until next week. So stay tuned for series 3, episode 1 to 4 next week, so I can talk about it a bit more. But I've just enjoyed this. The amount of twists there and everything, it's just been brilliant. Let me know what you think of this series. Do you think series 1 or series 2 is better? I think series 2 is better. And let me know what you think. The plot twists there. The people that survived, the people that got killed. Who do you like? Who do you not like? Let me know in the comments. And as always, I'll see you guys for a review very soon on anything and everything geeky, of course. But as always, I'll see you guys in another video soon. Have a nice day.